Bountiful produce, quality meats, frozen favorites, and a fresh bakery. These are the qualities of Brothers Market in Sigourney. Brothers Market is proud to serve the Sigourney community and is one of several locations in Iowa, Kansas, and Missouri. For any of your grocery, meat, deli, bakery, or special order needs, shop Brothers Market at 118 South Main Street in Sigourney. Brothers Market was honored at the 2024 Iowa Hunger Summit for its efforts to serve underprivileged and disadvantaged communities. Brothers Market, a piece of the community you can count on.
Here at Helmuth Ford, we are a small town dealership with no hassle and no pressure.
Hi, this is Stacy from Shuttler Insurance Services. Come see me on the east side of the square in Sigourney for all your insurance needs.
Get ready because Tyler Richardson and the High Bank Boys are coming to Sigourney on Saturday, April 26th at Enchanted Events, 20595 255th Street, just south of Sigourney. Order your tickets online by going to enchantedeventsvenue.com or find the Enchanted Events Facebook page for the ticket links. There are 3 different ticket options: general admission, VIP, or reserve. Doors open at 7 and the cash bar and band starts at 8. It's Tyler Richardson and the High Bank Boys, Saturday, April 26th at Enchanted Events, just south of Sigourney. Welcome in to just another morning show here on Steve Shuttler Media, Facebook and YouTube. It's Steve and...
A guy on a buffalo.
Guy on a buffalo, Neil Crott. He rode his buffalo onto the square today.
There were some Indians shooting at me.
Yeah, look out for that kitty cat.
If you haven't seen it, you don't get it.
I introduced Neil yesterday to a video series on YouTube called Guy on a Buffalo. If you want in on the joke or in on the humor, look it up.
You got to look it up. It's worth it.
Look it up. Guy.
Most of you will think it's stupid, but some of you will catch the humor.
Yes. It takes like a high level of humor to understand it.
Yeah.
Hey, you got another regular pop over there, I see.
I believe somebody's trying to play a prank on me. Maybe not.
What's going on? Last 2 days you have regular...
2 days, Diet Mountain Dew. The button pops out of Pepsi.
Regular Pepsi.
I don't think maybe they had too much Pepsi and they just threw it in the Diet Dew thingy.
So you like just swallowing and drinking
syrup? Not so much, but I mean, I paid $2.50 for it. I bet I'm not going to let it go to waste.
Oh, so what's been going on the last 24 hours?
Well,
small talk. It's small talk time.
Well,
yeah, big news.
Trying to
happenings?
No big happenings.
Came over to my house.
Yeah, I didn't know if So
trying to fix a breaker.
Yeah, that didn't go so well. I was told I was going to help out a friend, and it's this breaker right here. It's this number 6.
Yeah,
and it doesn't work. Well, let's take it out. Let's get a new one. Buzzed over last evening. Took it out. Come here this morning. Hey, whatever you did last night, less things are working now. Well, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, I know.
I was told to take that one. So we got to do some
we'll figure it out.
Yeah. Investigative.
Good times.
Yeah.
Good times.
I mean, I wasn't doing anything electrical because, I mean, I'm
not. You're not a
certified anything. Not certified.
Certifiable.
I am. That I will give you.
You know what I did yesterday?
What?
Ran over to Oski.
Yeah?
And did things.
Did things.
I got a little bit ready. Let me buzz
yeah.
down on my screen here. I got a little bit ready for Tuesday night tune-up. I stopped into the Oskaloosa Pizza Ranch, who is our host venue this year for Tuesday night tune-up. We are 1 week away from Tuesday night tune-up. We're going to be talking racing, and Safe Grafke is once again your host. I know Curtis Vanderwall going to be helping out again. when he can, and we're going to be talking to local and area drivers each Tuesday night starting at 7 p.m. That'll be starting next Tuesday at
TNT.
At the Oskaloosa Pizza Ranch.
Sorry.
They're excited, too.
Are they?
The Oski Pizza Ranch, excited to have us coming in. They're going to have us give us our whole section of the restaurant.
That's awesome.
I know they're going to have kids' night going on Tuesday nights. So, yeah, we'll have a lot of fun at Oski Pizza Ranch. So make sure you put that on your calendars. You know, any of my live shows, anything we do live here on Steve Shuttler Media, you guys can come and watch and be a part of it. So if you like racing, or you just want to come out and hang out and watch the show live, feel free to do that.
Quite frankly, this is a perfect opportunity because our host, Safe, he welcomes people to come and be in like a live audience and
with hugs. He welcomes you with a hug.
Yeah. I mean, he might take you out. He's an ex-football player.
He is. Watch out when he gets down the 3-point stance.
It's scary.
It's over.
I can't wait to see Safe next week.
Yeah, good times, good times. Let's see here. Should we jump into our forecast?
I would hope you would.
Well, let's do it. Here we go. Let's go to the Steve Shuttler Media Weather Lab with meteorologist Neil Crott. Neil.
Face it, Steve, I'm just a guy reading the weather. The Garden Gate bringing you this first look of your forecast this morning. Sunshine, a high near 58, another breezy day out there. And as I mentioned to Steve last evening, somebody was right with that forecast when they said breezy.
It was windy
and
yesterday.
It is breezy already this morning, let me tell you. So watch out for that wind. Clear skies tonight, 34 for an overnight low. Tomorrow, sunshine, 68. Yeah, baby. More wind, though. 20% chance of rain tomorrow night, partly cloudy, a low of 49, and showers likely on Thursday, mainly in the morning hours, partly sunny and a high near 72. Hey, I'm digging this forecast temp-wise.
Yeah, temps are great.
I love that. But,
yeah. Windy today, definitely. Tomorrow's not quite so bad.
Right.
If it wasn't for the rain on Thursday, still breezy.
Well, you know what, though? A little bit wouldn't hurt.
A little bit goes a long way.
That's right.
Let's take a look at her. Or this or that.
Oh, okay. No, I didn't know what the barometric pressure was.
Oh, you want...
just a real quick idea.
Barometric?
Just a barometric pressure is all I care.
Well, currently, here in southeast Iowa, the barometer is reading 30.13.
Okay, that's what I was
What does that
wondering.
mean to you?
It means that today is going to be windy. So there's your forecast. Currently
All
43.
Right. Well, now we're all caught up. Let's go to our this or that so we don't forget it like we did yesterday. Our this or that each weekday goes up at 6 a.m. It's brought to us by Stacy Flynn, Legacy Insurance Group, and Welcome Realty, located in Sigourney. Painting or drawing? Now, recently we had an artist, Rihanna Utterback, in the studio. She did a little bit of both. Painting and drawing. She did a little nice little cloud up there, little tree over here. So painting or drawing, if you had to choose, paint or draw?
I wish I was good at both, or one of the two, but if I had to choose, I would say drawing. Yeah, definitely drawing.
Why?
I don't know. I've always liked drawing, and since I was a kid, I just wasn't that great at it. But it didn't hinder me from still trying.
Can you sketch something for us this morning?
I sure will. Well, later on here in the show, I'll show you what I sketched. But yes, I would go with drawing over paint. I did paint. Oh my gosh. I wonder if that painting still exists. In high school, I painted a Bob Ross painting.
Oh. So you did have a happy little cloud.
Yes, I had happy little clouds and I think 3 happy trees.
Oh.
And a little creek. Little stream running through with a little shed or something.
Is it crick or creek in your world?
Mine, it's crick.
All right.
But I'm from southeast Iowa.
Creek. So. All right. So painting or drawing. I did a lot of drawing when I was a kid. So I guess I'd go drawing. I don't do either one now. So
right. I mean, if I was really, and I don't mean like an artist caliber, but if I was just good enough to where you could tell what I was drawing, I would do it all the time. But I'm not that great.
All right, moving on. Question of the day. It's sponsored by Amy's Salon House and Spa, 202 North Main, Sigourney. If your food's bad at a restaurant, You going to say something? Will you complain?
Yeah.
Will you?
Normally I wouldn't, and the old me would definitely not, but I've learned that you might as well just do it. Because why eat something you don't want to eat or that is overcooked? Like my steaks. You know,
they're not bloody and moody.
Right. If they're like done, I don't want it now. And I've just, as long as I got my backbone with me and she's like, tell them you want a new one, I will do it. So
I will too.
Will you?
Yeah.
Like if
it has to be pretty darn bad for me to say something. I mean, if it's just a little bit off, not a big deal.
Yeah.
But if it's like way wrong, what I get upset about is when it just takes forever.
Oh yeah.
Just give me my food.
Yeah, Do you like get a sandwich that asks for no tomatoes and onions and all that, and
Correct.
it comes with everything? Do you send it back?
If I can just wipe it off and not taste it, I'm okay with that.
Interesting.
But if it comes and like there's no way of getting around it, send it back.
Okay. So if a pickle touches just a little bit of the bun.
Pickles can ruin a bun.
Oh my God.
You get that pickle juice in the bun.
Here it is.
You get the pickle juice in the bun, and you're going to still taste the pickle.
I guess. That's okay.
I probably would not, depending on how hungry I was. That also is part of it.
Right.
If I'm hungry, really hungry,
right,
I'm going to eat anything.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll even eat expired ice cream by 5 months.
He's not lying.
I'm not lying, and I won't even complain about it. You know, I'm not even going to say anything. It's just it is what it is. So if your food's bad at a restaurant, do you say something? Question of the day goes up at noon. Hopefully, we get some good responses on that. Let's go ahead and take a peek at our tournament that's going on because we want to get these things in before our guests get in, so we can pick their brains too. The tournament sponsored by Shetler Insurance Services on the east side of the square in Sigourney. Candy bars is what we're talking about this month. Three Musketeers against $100,000 is going on right now. 6 p.m. to 6 p.m. on all of these matchups. Thumbs up for Three Musketeers. Hearts for $100,000. Who are you going for?
This is honestly, this is a tough one for me. I like them both. But they're neither one are my go-to. So, okay,
What's the go-to?
Snickers.
Okay.
So if I'm in the mood to say, no, don't do the Snickers, Neil. Go to your second or third choice. Then I'd be standing there doing this. Three Musketeers, $100,000, Three Musketeers. I'd probably go $100,000.
Okay.
I guess. Maybe Three Musketeers. I would probably buy both.
They should do one of those like bigger packages where
Yes.
you get one like half of each.
Why don't they?
Yeah.
That's a smart marketing idea.
One of each. I'm going $100,000.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would. It would take a lot for me to pick and choose the Three Musketeers. I mean, I don't mind it,
Yeah.
but I'm not necessarily ever gonna pick it.
Oh.
I'd go $100,000 for sure on this one, and the votes are so far going in favor of $100,000. So you get into this mode where everybody on the left-hand side with the thumbs up wins, and then you just start thinking, oh, it's just because people are clicking on the thumbs
Sure.
up. But so this proves that theory.
Well, good. I mean,
$100,000 with the heart is getting the majority of the votes right now. So it looks like $100,000 will win. We'll see if that holds up.
That is good to know that it's not just like you said. The easier choice is the thumbs up, or it's some algorithm that's just choosing for you. I wanted to say algorithm.
That's a big
the only
word.
reason I brought it up.
So, get your votes in. Let's take a look at our overall bracket. The winner of this matchup will be facing Reese's Peanut Butter Cups in the second round. Let's see here. Our next matchup comes up at 6 p.m. this evening. Twix versus Nestle Crunch. I think you and I are both going in favor of Twix.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, Nestle's Crunch is the one you get like in the variety packs at Halloween or something that are the last ones left in the bowl, and you're like, well, there's nothing left. I'll eat them.
I mean, chocolate and Rice Krispies. It's a good combination.
But I'm not going to grab for it first.
Yeah. So far, Snickers, Butterfinger, waiting for us in the second round. Milky Way, Hershey's. Looks like $100,000 against Reese's, and then Twix, Nestle Crunch. Excuse me.
But it's
versus,
anybody's ball
Kit Kat.
game, so don't take our word for
Early favorites. Who do you think is going to win this whole thing?
I think Reese's
You
peanut
think?
butter cup. I
Wow.
think they would probably be a strong one to pull it off.
Okay.
It's between them and Hershey's. Is in my
Really?
mind. Yes, in my mind, it's Hershey's or
You think
Reese's.
Hershey's is going to beat Milky Way?
Let's see
and
what
then
happens.
maybe Kit Kat or Twix?
Dude, everybody loves a Hershey's
Crazy.
bar.
No.
Because a Hershey's by
There's
itself
just-
is good. A Hershey's with graham cracker and marshmallow, so good. And then, it's just never ending.
I don't like Snickers, but I think Snickers is going to win the whole thing.
I would.
It could be
I would like to think
Snickers.
so, but
In my mind, when I started this and put this together, I was thinking Snickers versus Milky Way in the finals.
ooh,
So Snickers with nuts against Snickers without nuts.
I never thought about it that way.
Nuts
Right.
or nutless. That's
Always go with the nuts.
yeah.
Snickers is better.
There you go. Three Musketeers, $100,000 going on right now. Get your votes in. Get your votes in. Hey, coming up a little bit later on this morning, we are going to be having Gary Osbaker from Keokuk County Economic Development coming in. He'll be here at about 7:30, so he'll be here shortly. We'll have Mylea McNeely.
Yours?
My Neela. Not your Neela.
Okay.
My Neela. My Neela. Mylea.
You were thinking too much along Neil, apparently.
Mylea McNeely.
Oh.
From Experience Oskaloosa. She's going to be coming to the
Well,
studio.
hopefully, after
Heard
that, maybe.
Sorry for butchering your name, Mylea.
It's early. Come on.
It is. What do we got going on? It's tax day, by the way. Got your taxes all prepared.
Yep, that's probably
you're
all
gonna file your
national-
extension.
No.
No extension filing for you.
Have you ever had to? I know there's been times I've talked to people that it's, they have legitimate reasons.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why I just bumped that, but I did. My hands are going everywhere.
Yeah, tax. We'll talk taxes here coming up in a little bit. It's Tuesday, August 5th, or August. Dude, I can't talk this morning. April. It's that other month with an A at the beginning. April 15th. On this date, 1738, the
Yeah.
bottle opener was invented.
What?
The bottle opener was invented on this date in 1738.
I honestly wouldn't have guessed in 1738 they had bottle caps. I figured, I don't know why.
All right, so here's something to think about. What's the chicken joke? What came first, the chicken or the egg?
Yeah.
So what came first, the bottle with the bottle caps or the bottle opener? What'd they do with those bottle caps if there wasn't a bottle
Well,
opener?
true. What?
How did they open their bottles?
That has got
of
me
beer
wondering.
or pop?
That has got me wondering.
Yeah.
What
anyway.
came first?
I mean, it had to be about the same time. Or how'd they open
I
up?
don't know.
How'd they open a bottle of whatever, beer?
Right.
Before
medicine.
the bottle opener?
Maybe back then even your medicine came with that type of top. I don't know.
Anyway, you'll do a little digging in on that one. Let's see here. 1770 on this date, the rubber eraser
Ooh.
was became a thing.
Really?
Discovered that a piece of rubber could erase lead made from pencils. So
Well, what do you know?
I know that the rubber eraser was born on this date. So that's,
Oh, you do know that much. Okay. Good.
yeah.
1938.
1938, Walt Disney cartoon characters Huey, Dewey, and Louie
Yeah.
made their debut
You know it.
in the cartoon Donald's Nephews.
Oh.
Huey, Dewey, and Louie. I always liked that.
And then what was later? Oh, go on.
No, you go
No,
ahead.
you go ahead.
Because they were on Scrooge McDuck.
Yeah, that's where I guess I thought, okay.
Before then, they were kind of like just side characters. Like they would pop
Oh.
in every once in a while. If you, I always look forward to seeing Huey, Dewey, and Louie when I was a kid.
Right.
But they weren't like regulars.
That's
so.
why the next like years down the road, what was their own thing they had? DuckTales? Was that it? Do you remember? There was something.
There was DuckTales. I don't know if they were.
Maybe that wasn't it. I don't know. They had their pretty much. They were the stars. Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Huh.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way.
Tell me.
The bottle cap came first.
Okay.
It was invented by some dude in 1892. Let me grab my I know. So what did that say? 1738, right?
1738 for the bottle opener.
Okay. So this, I don't know. You know what? Sometimes I think Google has brain farts.
Or maybe
that's wrong.
Maybe my people.
Because this says William Painter invented the cap in 1892. He then patented the first church key style bottle opener 2 years later. So I don't know. I'm just...
Who do you believe these days?
That's just
who can you trust?
I don't know.
Then also, finally, on this date, 1952, the very first bank credit card was issued. You got to stay away from those credit cards. Stay away. Today, on the National Day calendar, it's National Laundry Day. You're good at doing laundry, aren't you?
I've already... Yeah.
We've had this discussion before.
I've actually pulled one load out of the dryer, put another one in, and a load in the wash.
Today?
Yeah, this morning already.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm good at doing laundry, too. High fives.
High five. Oh, boy.
Now we're opposite.
Oh, it looked like we were touching there.
So weird. It's Purple Up Day.
Purple Up Day.
Yeah.
Oh.
What are we doing?
I'm pretty sure I saved that.
Purple Up?
Yep, because I knew you were going to make fun of it. Because do you know what it is?
Sounds like should be a pop. I'd like a Purple Up, please.
Okay. April 15th recognizes some of the military's most unsung heroes, their children. The day encourages everyone to wear purple, representing all branches of the military and showing unity with each other.
Well,
so there you go. I was afraid when you see National Purple Up Day, you'd be like, yeah, either soda or be like, oh, that's another color out there.
I mean, doesn't that sound like something that 7-Up should do?
Yeah, Purple Up.
Ooh, Purple Up. Grape 7-Up.
That could be good.
That could be good.
That could be really good.
But, of course, we're not taking away from the military and their families.
Right,
so.
Exactly.
It's National Glazed Spiral Ham Day.
Oh,
that sounds good.
I like me a ham.
Kind of made me hungry all of a sudden. It's a National Titanic Remembrance Day. We remember that it sank.
Yes. Yes, it did.
Jack.
It scraped.
Jack.
Was it scraped or scratched an iceberg? Was the terminology used in my house last night?
Scratched an iceberg.
Maybe scraped. I don't know. Scrubbed. It's scrubbed. I don't know. It's something like that. Yeah, it scraped an iceberg. No, it hit it. There was no scraping, scratching, or scrubbing. It just flat out hit it.
Did you make them watch the 3-hour Titanic
No.
movie after that?
No, thank you.
It's National Take a Wild Guess Day.
Go
ahead. Take a wild guess.
It encourages people to embrace uncertainty and make speculative predictions. Whether it's guessing the number of jelly beans in a jar, or estimating future outcomes. So, how many?
Oh, that might be a good one.
Yeah. Put your comments right now. How many jelly beans? This is a whatever size mason jar. I don't know.
Are you going to count them all by the end
I
of
already
the show?
have.
Oh.
I have already counted these.
Because I was going to say, if it was legit, we could do like our prize.
Okay, so it's not that legit. But give me your guesses anyway.
And then it's National Tax Day, as we have discussed. Let's see here. Let's take a little bit of a break. Let's get some commercials out of the way.
Good. I got to count.
Yes, you count all of your jelly beans over there. We're going to hear from such fine folks as Titanic. Why does my brain work the way it does, or not work?
Icebergs.
Yeah. We're going to hear from Tassel Ridge Winery. How about that?
Iowa St. Croix Rosé from Tassel Ridge Winery is a dry rosé with strawberry, raspberry, peach, and nectarine notes and a slightly drying finish. This wine will complement Asian stir-fry, Mexican dishes, and other spicy foods. It's made entirely from St. Croix grapes grown in our Mahaska County vineyards and is best when served chilled. Iowa St. Croix Rosé is available at Tassel Ridge Winery and at a growing number of our more than 350 retailers in Iowa.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel totally protected, your family's free to enjoy their dreams.
Try it again. You're getting the hang of this. Good job.
American Family Insurance.
Contact Christy Tarr in Oskaloosa at 641-673-8965.
When shopping here at Helmuth Ford, we will do our best to put you in the vehicle that you want, that you love, and that is safe for your family.
Your safety is our focus. That's why we are a full-service repair facility.
We'd love to sell you a vehicle of your choosing. If we don't have it, we'll do our best to find it for you. If you're looking for a vehicle with low miles, a great price, and a friendly atmosphere, come visit us here at Helmuth Ford.
We look forward to seeing you soon.
See our full inventory at helmuthford.com.
Hey, we are back here on just another morning show on Steve Shetler Media, Facebook and YouTube. We thank Brothers Market in Sigourney for being our headliner. You know, savings are made simple.
Yes, sir.
At Brothers Market, and you can find more info at shopbrothersmarket.com. Download the Brothers Market app. It's a smart way to shop, get the digital coupons, earn rewards, deal of the week, shopping deals, and more at Brothers Market. And we also thank Oski Dental for sponsoring our studios. Oski Dental, is Toothy busy right now?
I'll get back to you. I'm helping someone count jelly beans. I'll be back.
All right. I'll do the honors today. Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. Schedule your appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster, and they are accepting new patients. Oski Dental will file your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta dental provider, and you can find Oski Dental at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. My brain is just not functioning today, Neil.
That's all right.
I think when I get distracted, I just start spewing words.
Yeah, well.
And I'm just looking at your pile of jelly beans
I
right
am
now.
counting them, by the way. So you keep your guesses coming. Whoa, Anthony, 220. Oh, my. Wait a second, I lost count. Hang no, I'm good.
What are you doing? Little piles of 10?
Yep.
Over there?
2, 4, 6,
8,
8
6,
10.
5,
So there's
2, 2,
3.
1.
There's 3 piles of 10 so far.
Are we going to do some sort of prize if somebody picks or the closest winner on this?
Let's make this interesting.
Prize?
We could, or let's make this real interesting. Yeah, today's prize would probably be the best. We'd get more response than a date with me. So.
I don't know.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Anthony Schilling might want to go on a date with you. Maybe. So all right, we'll do that. Why don't you put, if you have time, when you have time, type it in the comments and let everybody know that guess the amount of jelly beans in Neil's jar, and you'll get a $10 Garden Gate gift card. That's how we're going to do it today. One guess per person. So, yeah, think about that.
Where's the gift certificate from again?
$10 gift card to Garden Gate in Sigourney.
Okay.
While you do that,
yes,
let's do some stuff. I know you're distracted at the
Nope,
moment.
I'm good. Go. I'm on
All
it.
right. Let's see here. IRS trivia. True or false? We're going to do some of these. I think Gary Osbaker is coming in today, so we'll just do some IRS trivia for the next couple of minutes here. So, true or false? The IRS was created as part of the original U.S. Constitution.
False.
False. Not established. It was created much later in 1862. Do you know why? Here's a little interesting tidbit. I didn't know this. It was created in 1862 by President Abraham Lincoln to fund the Civil War.
Oh.
Through income tax collection.
Well, now the Civil War is over.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I mean, it helped out. I'm okay with that, but was it necessary to keep going?
Yep. Income tax, true or false? Income tax day typically falls on April 15th unless it lands on a weekend or holiday.
Oh, I think I'm maybe true.
True.
Yes.
All right. True or false? You can only file your taxes by mailing in a paper return.
False.
False. Yeah, obviously lots of people do it online. IRS requires everyone to pay taxes regardless of income level.
True.
False.
No? Oh, what?
Let's see here. It says not all individuals are required to file or pay federal income taxes. Filing requirements depend on income, age, filing status, and dependency status.
Huh.
It says those earning below certain thresholds may not need to file a return.
Oh.
True or false? Tax refunds present a bonus payment from the government.
No, false.
False. Tax refund is not a bonus.
No.
You're basically just getting back the money that you
They
deserve.
robbed you.
That they robbed you of to begin with. Quit robbing us, government.
Just saying what you guys want to say out loud. So
I mean, it's true.
Yes.
We're earning a wage. The government is taking it from us.
How long is this show, by the way?
Oh, we got it all day.
Yeah, it's going to take me that long.
Oh, you're getting there. I don't know if I want to eat any more jelly beans.
I'm touching them all.
You're fingering all of them.
Well, hey, how else am I going to count them?
Where have your fingers?
I washed them.
True or false? The IRS can audit a tax return up to 3 years after it's filed.
Oh, true.
True. The general statute of limitations for auditing a tax return is 3 years from the date it was filed or the due date. Whichever
it's only
whichever
3?
is later.
Wait.
Let's see here. However,
okay,
if the IRS suspects fraud or substantial underreporting, this period can extend up to 6 years or more.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yeah.
So that's where, didn't you always get told, like, when you were becoming a young
your
adult?
Tax stuff.
I was always told, save the last 7 years.
Yeah.
And then, every year you could throw that 8th year out and... Okay. Well, I'm about in the clear then.
Another true or false. Filing a tax extension gives you more time to pay your taxes.
What? Say that again?
Filing a tax extension gives you more time to pay your taxes.
Well, yeah.
It says false.
Oh.
It says filing an extension gives you more time to file your return, usually 6 months, but it does not extend the time to pay taxes owed. Payments are still due by the original deadline.
Oh. Wow.
So I don't know.
Okay.
That's a little bit confusing.
Yeah, that is.
True or false? All U.S. citizens living abroad are exempt from U.S. income tax. So you're a U.S.
hope
citizen.
that's false.
It's false.
Okay.
U.S. citizens are taxed on worldwide income, even if they live abroad.
Come on.
True or false? You can track the status of your tax refund on the IRS website.
Oh, true.
That is true.
Yeah.
You know that.
Hey, there's been times like,
where
is it?
And then last one, true or false? IRS tax day trivia. It's illegal to pay taxes in cash.
Oh, false? No, I don't know.
False.
Okay.
Says,
Really?
while not common, it is legal to pay federal taxes in cash. Or jelly beans.
I wish.
Or
'Cause
jelly
I didn't even pay for these.
Yeah.
I would win.
Those just magically appeared over the weekend. You're a lucky guy. Those are some of the bonuses that you get for working at Steve Shuttler Media.
Yep.
Just a tiny little bit of money, but jelly beans and hugs and friendship.
And friendship.
Let's do some things you need to know, shall we? I like things you need to know.
Oh, some of the comments are getting...
How you coming along over there?
I'm getting there, but some of the comments aren't so great. Patrick.
Well, with Neil, I'm going to say 0.
I can count.
But those are Starburst jelly beans.
Yeah.
Those are delicious. Starburst is everything now.
Oh, yeah.
Gary, come on in, Gary. But I've got. If you haven't had this particular drink, they're not endorsing me yet.
But they should.
Starburst as a company should be endorsing me. Sparkling Ice Starburst. This is delicious. And then you've got the Starburst jelly beans over there. So,
I mean, we're all about the Starburst.
Starburst is a pop.
Hey, Gary, I'm counting jelly beans that I had in my jar because we thought last minute it'd be a good idea to throw it out there. Guess how many jelly beans? I didn't know how many were in there. So now he's making me count them live. I hate counting.
You should run a contest. This is a crowdsourcing opportunity.
It is. It's what we're trying.
Pull that microphone on up to you nice and close.
And
Neil, if you don't mind, if you're done counting jelly beans for right
take
now,
a break.
The top of Gary's head he's kind of
let me move over.
He's a little bit.
Oh yeah.
There we go. That's good. All right, let's bring Gary up on the screen right now.
I want to make sure everybody knows I don't have any hair.
Yes. It was like
it was actually better before.
You couldn't tell how much you had.
Exactly.
So we welcome in Gary Osbaker from KCED, Keokuk County Economic Development. Gary, how you doing today?
Doing great today. Thank you.
You bet. Glad to see you coming in once again. What's happening in the world of KCED?
Well, summertime's coming, so we've got a lot of things that we're going to start working on. Just to let everybody know, the farmers market starts on Wednesday, June 4th.
All right.
It'll be on the north side of the square. You can register as a vendor either online or day of. We've got a Facebook page out there for the Keokuk County Farmers Market. We invite you to go have a look. We'll have weekly music. Almost every week is already booked.
Oh, cool. Great.
Yeah. The committee's doing a great job getting these things together, and I can't say enough good things about Sandy Klopp and the work that she puts in to make the farmers market a success every year. So contact Holly, contact Sandy if you're interested, and for sure turn out. Because we have music, the weather's great. There's no better way to spend a Wednesday evening.
Do you have it? I'm going to put you on the spot. Do you have a list of who's performing?
I do not. You have to ask somebody who's competent, like Holly, right, to fill you in on the details. So I recommend you call her.
But I'm sure it'll be a great lineup nonetheless.
Yes. July 12th, we've got the car show. So again, you can register day of, or you can contact KCED ahead of time.
Okay.
We're really hoping for a good turnout this year. It'll run from 10 o'clock in the morning until 3 p.m. There's a car show event out there on our Facebook page, so you can get some information there. Okay. Any vendors who are interested in spending the day with us, contact KCED. Got a whole series of awards that will be let out that day, including Best Ford, Best Chevy, Best Tractor. You got to love Iowa, right?
Oh, yeah.
And actually, I really hope people bring their tractors out because it's fun to look at them. Best golf cart, and a long list of others. There'll be shirts for sale online.
Okay. Sweet.
And there'll be a photo opportunity for all the participants in front of the Lewis Memorial Fountain. So looking forward to that. That's usually a pretty fun day.
The picture opportunity is always cool. A lot of those guys and women, but they love the owners of their cars. It's a great picture when it's done.
Oh, it is.
I mean, it's really neat seeing the fountain behind it. So that's a good opportunity.
We get a lot of positive feedback.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah. And then we're having watch parties working with Indian Hills. So if you want to come over for a virtual coffee break, the next one that we're having is on April 16th. Goldman Sachs 10K Small Business, How to Help Iowa Businesses Grow. And we're also talking to other groups. And I'd very much like to bring in a speaker, for example, on business use for artificial intelligence.
Okay.
To help enhance your business, enhance your marketing, various things. So we're working on that as well. So I'm very excited that we're going to bring some speakers in that people that could really benefit some of our local businesses.
Since it's AI, is the guest speaker going to be a robot?
You knew somewhere.
Hello, and welcome to today's speaker.
Danger, Will Robinson. Exactly.
Don't let me distract you. Keep going.
Oh, no. It's
part
much
of
too
it.
late for that. Yes. Let's get back to the jelly beans.
Yes.
I think the jelly beans are.
He's about halfway there.
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah.
You know what you do? You should run a contest, though. I'm telling you. But you got to show people the jar. You need a picture
I
of
already
the jar.
shook it up.
Well, shaking it is not the same as seeing it. Right?
True.
And if you
So this had it.
yeah.
There's more than one and less than 500. How about that?
But you could crowdsource an answer. Have you ever read the book Crowdsourcing?
No.
James Sarawecki? Yes, it's great. And it's amazing how close a crowdsource answer will come to the actual number of jelly beans. So I wouldn't disclose it. I would run a contest.
This will be interesting. I can't wait.
I can tell you're just bubbling over.
Oh, yeah, I do a couple, and then I'm like, I'll take a break again. Like, why did I even bring this up today?
I can't wait to eat a handful.
After I've touched every one of them.
So those are some events coming up for KCED.
Yes, sir.
What else is happening?
Still working on
exciting?
child care. I mean, that's occupies a lot of my waking hours, that's for sure. We got a meeting we're going to be having in Kyoto this evening, where we'll be discussing what I hope will be a plan to open a daycare center soon. I'm not going to put a date on it because there are a lot of hurdles that we've got to get over. But 2 weeks ago we had a meeting over in Kyoto. It was very well attended. We had a lot of really great discussion. We had representation from businesses, from the school board, from the school employees, plus community leaders who were interested. And it was really a great session, probably one of the best that we've had. But still, running a daycare from a financial perspective is desperately difficult.
Sure.
The margins are just, and I tell this to everybody that'll stand still long enough to listen to me, that this is just a really hard thing to do. So tonight's going to be an interesting discussion, and I think it's going to tell us we're probably at a fork in the road where we're going to have to go left, we're going to go right. So next time I get together, maybe I'll be able to give you an update.
That'd be great.
Is that meeting tonight in Kyoto, is that open to the public, or what's that situation?
I would say that it's open to the public.
Okay.
Go out on a limb. I'm working with Seth Millage, who is the elementary school principal, and Lisa, the superintendent, Lisa Brenneman. And I think actually the more public interest there is, the better it would be. So if anyone's listening and has a stake,
there you go,
wants to drop in, I think you would be more than welcome. It's going to be at the elementary school in the library at 6 o'clock.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Interesting.
Yeah, that sounds like a great thing. That trying to get
we're trying
going.
really hard.
I'm sure it is not
really
easy.
hard, but when we need to be licensed. And when you're trying to open up a licensed facility, as anyone who's involved in daycare will tell you, there are a lot of hurdles you've got to get over, and they're becoming more and more challenging as time passes.
Sure.
Because legislators legislate, right? And so there are plenty of rules that you've got to adhere to, and that adds to cost. But we're still trying to figure it out because it's vital. This is me speaking. It's vital to our long-term success.
Right.
We want families with kids. We want those kids to put down roots and love to live here, and as many of them as we can encourage to stay. That's to our long-term benefit.
Yep. No, I think it's a great thing that you guys are doing.
Thank you.
I really do.
Thank you.
All right, Gary Osbaker from KCED. Is that what you got for us this morning?
I figured you were going to throw me out of here since I was 5 minutes late.
No, heck no. We're used to just running on other people's schedules. But before you do go, we have to get your opinions on some stuff today, as usual. Let's get our this or that up on the screen. Get that out of the way. Our this or that today is painting or drawing. What do you prefer?
Drawing.
Okay.
That seems to be the general consensus
you
here.
You sound pretty confident in your... Are you a good drawer? Are you a good artist?
When I'm by myself, I'm great. Right? If anybody else looks
That's a good way to put it.
The stick figures don't hold up when other people are looking at them?
Yeah. Sometimes you don't really get the message across, the full emotional impact is not there. But, when I have time, I like to draw.
All right. I like doodling, I guess is what I would say.
Neil's a professional doodler. Yeah. Question of the day. If your food is bad at a restaurant, do you say something?
Oh, boy, that's a tough one. No, I've had some really bad food, and I've never honestly gone back and said, but I know people who do.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I don't.
Okay. And then finally, our tournament that's going on, candy bars. Our matchup right now is 3 Musketeers and $100,000. Do you prefer either one of those over the other?
3 Musketeers.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got an emotional attachment to those from when I was a kid.
Okay. So that was your favorite from a kid?
One of them. I had lots, but between those two, definitely 3 Musketeers.
Wow.
All right.
There you go.
Well, those are the opinions of Gary Osebaker on all those fun things that we're discussing today here on Just Another Morning Show. Well, Gary, again, comes to us from Keokuk County Economic Development. If people want more information on KCED, where do they go?
Keokuk, go to kcediowa.org. You'll see our calendar of events out there. We're starting a blog, so you might want to drop in and have a look at that. The first posting should go up in a couple of days, and we'll be posting weekly. So try to get news out that way as well.
Very good.
All right. So check it out. Gary, thanks for coming in. Always appreciate your time.
Thank you. I enjoy it.
All right. That is Gary Osebaker from KCED hanging out with us this morning here on Just Another Morning Show. Let's take a little bit of a break. We'll kind of get things back on track here. We'll get back to things you need to know. Neil will get back to accounting as jelly beans. Yeah, get back to work over there. Quit slacking. And let's take a break. We'll be back after this.
Keokuk County Medical Clinic is your one-stop shop for healthcare. Our behavioral health providers offer a wide range of services to help you reach your goals. We have multiple family practice providers who see patients of all ages for acute and chronic care. Through a partnership with Bloom Pediatrics of Ottumwa, McKenna Bond, ARNP is here on Wednesday and Friday mornings to give your child the special care they need. Libby Dasso, PAC, is here for all your rheumatology needs. Jack's Corner Drug is located just down the hall for your convenience.
Schedule your next dental appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster at Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. They're accepting new patients. Oski Dental will file all of your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta dental provider. And Oski Dental is located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. That's Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. We make smiles happen at Oski Dental. Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa. It's more than a drugstore. They offer framing, merchandise like collectibles, a gift shop, crafts, college gear, and more. Plus cards, candles, and a whole lot more. Mahaska Drug is open late and on the weekends to fit your lifestyle. For more than just a drugstore, call 641-673-3439 or stop by Mahaska Drug at 205 North E Street in Oskaloosa. Mahaska Drug. It's more than a drugstore. Hey, a big thanks to Brothers Market in Sigourney for being our headline sponsor, and we thank Oski Dental for sponsoring our studios. Again, the studios high above Sigourney, the loft above Barn Wire. That's what we call it.
Yes.
Neil's love loft. Neil's off to the side of his camera right now. You can't really see. There he is.
I got a question on these jelly beans.
Okay.
So I don't know if you can see that. Can you?
Oh, it's deformed.
Yeah, so it's actually...
It's conjoined.
It's conjoined. It's 2. So is that 1 or 2?
I don't know. I'd say 2.
Because that could throw everything off. I mean, it just looks like, I don't know, it's 2 of them in a...
Conjoined twins. Do you have
like
a knife to separate? Do surgery?
No, they won't separate.
Oh, you got to keep them separated.
It's like a sack. I don't know.
All right. So conjoined twins. We'll see if that makes it. Oh, and you got a little one too, like a little dwarf jelly bean over there.
Still a jelly bean too.
The little ones count.
Yeah, I got 2 little ones. That's no 2.
Hey, if you got time, let's throw up our forecast over here, shall we?
I would love to.
Let's do that. Let's do this. Let's hit the sounder. Meteorologist Neil busy with good beans.
What you doing over there eating them beans?
Pet that dog. What do you got for a forecast there, Nelly?
Sunshine today with a high near 58, breezy out there, just like it was yesterday. Exactly. 15 to 20 miles per hour winds, gusting as high as 35. Clear tonight, low of 34. 68 tomorrow under sunny skies. So deal with the wind and enjoy the temps. Thank you to the Garden Gate for all that. 3 right now?
43. And looking from the inside out, looking through the windows, it looks like a really nice day today.
Beautiful.
But, going to be a little bit on the breezy side.
Yep.
All right, let's get back to some things you need to know. Earlier we hit the music, and we just never got around to it. So, things you need to know. The University of British Columbia analyzing data from the American Time Use Survey, which recorded how thousands of people spent their time across more than 100 activities. The formula they devised, they're looking to come up with what would be the perfect day, the perfect use of 24 hours.
Okay.
They say 6 hours of family time. That's a lot of family time.
That's a lot of family time.
2 hours with friends. I mean, that's 8 hours already. An hour and a half of socializing. I mean, wouldn't you do that? If you're with family and friends, wouldn't the hour and a half?
Right.
2 hours of exercise. An hour of eating and drinking.
Crazy?
And then no more than 6 hours of work. I mean, I'll go with that. And then less than 15 minutes commuting. I'm not sure what. It just says less than 15 commuting. So that, if my math, and I'm just kind of guessing here, is about 19 hours of a 24-hour day. So 5 hours of sleep.
That's about what I get.
Okay. So and that doesn't take into effect the counting of jelly beans.
Right.
Well,
I would switch one of the or two of those things around though. The eating and exercise. So the eating would be more like 2 hours instead of 1. Exercise would be like 2 minutes.
0.
So walking.
Yeah, you cut out the 2 hours of exercise.
Right.
Put that towards your sleep at least.
Right. Sleep's more important than exercise.
Yes. So that's how, the perfect day. Let's see here. High cost of eggs is next. People are said to be coloring other things other than eggs for Easter. Among them, rocks. Happy Easter. Here's your colored rocks.
Oh, it reminds me of being a kid.
Potatoes.
Oh.
Marshmallows.
Okay, that could be fun.
Marshmallow, if you look at it.
Right.
Or just switching completely over to plastic eggs, which is also.
Well, I mean, are they a whole lot cheaper than a dozen of eggs? I don't know.
But then you also have to buy the candy and stuff to put in the eggs.
Well, no, you don't have to.
Right.
Just give them empty eggs.
Happy Easter.
It's a thrill
a
of
bunch of
finding them.
empty plastic eggs.
Yeah.
Maybe a quarter or a dime.
Right.
Other stuff going on. The tour company involved in the deadly helicopter crash near New York City.
New York City?
Last week is shutting down immediately, according to the FAA. The closure of New York helicopter tours comes just days after a family of 5 and the pilot on board died when the helicopter crashed into the Hudson River. The Hudson River, I tell you what, it's cursed.
Yeah.
It's cursed, I tell you. Leslie Odom Jr., he's a singer, Broadway guy. He's going to be returning to Hamilton.
Oh, good.
You like Hamilton?
Yes.
He'll be returning to the role of Aaron Burr for a limited run this fall in honor of the hit Broadway musical's 10th anniversary. My daughter was obsessed with Hamilton.
Okay, see, I really wouldn't have known. Yeah. I mean, I think maybe I've heard of it, but that's about it.
Yeah. His performances begin September 9th, run through November 23rd, in case you were wanting to go and see that on Broadway. Coachella. Coachella?
Yeah, Coachella. It's pretty artsy and fashion and all that stuff, I think. I don't know.
Very left-leaning. They had Brian May from Queen over the weekend, jumping on stage with somebody named Benson Boone. Is he popular? I don't know. They performed Bohemian Rhapsody just 7 months after Brian had a minor stroke, which temporarily paralyzed his left arm.
Whoa.
So Brian May don't call it a comeback, yo.
Wow.
He's been here for years. Then Senator Bernie Sanders with his mittens popped up on stage to talk with the crowd for a while. So that tells you kind of what's going on there.
He's still alive?
Green Day did their anti-Trump garbage and whatever. We've talked about Saturday Night Live before being not funny anymore.
Right.
Have you seen the show White Lotus?
I have no.
It's on
just
Max
previews.
Streaming.
I haven't watched any of it yet.
So White Lotus star Amy Lou Wood says Saturday Night Live has apologized to her for how she and her teeth were portrayed in one of their skits over the weekend.
Oh.
Yeah, the skit was called The White Lotus. Or The White POTUS, excuse me.
POTUS.
So evidently this girl has bad teeth and Isn't
What's
that what comedy used to be?
Well, yeah.
Was to make fun of stuff?
Oh, the old
and then everybody laughs?
Yeah. The old SNL was funny because they had no boundaries and they didn't care whose feelings they hurt.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Anyway, Amy Lou Wood.
Amy Lou
Maybe just
Wood.
Google Amy Lou Wood's teeth and see what pops
Whoa.
up. She got some bad teeth, does she?
No.
It's all right. You're in a safe space, Neil.
Just a lot of them.
a lot of teeth. Like more than usual?
Well, just
got a few extras or what?
I don't know. Put your lip down. That would help. I don't know.
I wish I knew what she looked like.
You're Hang on.
You're gonna help me? Are you gonna text me the?
No, I'm just gonna look it up and just see if I can. Oh boy, we are so cruel.
How about Amazon's Jeff Bezos?
Yeah,
he's super rich and he got richer. He sold his Seattle area mansion for $63 million. It's a new state record for a single residence.
Oh,
really?
How much?
$63 million.
That doesn't seem. I mean, quite frankly, in those terms of those kind of people.
Those kinds of
You
people.
know what I mean.
And then finally, in things you need to know today, India has their own paid subscription streaming service. It's called, this is an interesting name, Geo, like Jio, Geo Hotstar. So instead of like Netflix and chill over in India, it's Geo Hotstar and chill. It has passed 200 million paid subscribers, becoming the world's third largest streaming service behind Netflix and Amazon Prime. So Geo Hotstar in India. A lot of people watching the Geo Hotstar.
Anybody that doesn't know who Amy Lou Wood is, can you see?
Oh, I see what you're talking about. I understand now.
Why? Why are we?
I don't know. Why are you so mean?
Go.
Are you done counting your jelly beans yet?
I gotta do the figures now.
Because you gotta stick them back in the jar, and then let people see them again. Make guesses.
Now I gotta figure out how to do the math.
We're taking guesses for Neil's jelly beans in his jar. How many jelly beans are in his jar?
Yeah, let me get them
They're
back
all
in.
scattered out right now.
Oh, this will be fun.
Yeah, get them all back in there. We don't want to waste any Starburst jelly beans. So Neil's going to get his... Just scoop them in there.
I don't know.
It'll work.
I'm going to drop
Just take a few at a time.
Okay.
Oh.
I'll be back.
Oh, it'll be a little while. So get your guesses in for the amount of Neil's... He's...
Seriously, you are not going to want to eat any of
double
these.
fisting the jelly beans to get them back in his jar. We've got a $10 Garden Gate gift card up for grabs today to the person that gets closest to the
and the jar of jelly beans.
He's only licked
no!
And one has been on the floor.
It's fine.
5 seconds.
It's all clean.
So once he gets those back up. Yeah. While you do that, let's go to today's impossible question. Today's impossible question. 42% of adults under the age of 30 do not know how to do this. And, well, that's pretty impossible. I'm going to give you a hint.
Don't give me a hint. I can guess this. It makes it more fun.
So what is it? 42% of adults under the age of 30 do not know how to do this. What are we talking
at age
about?
30. So I'm thinking like stuff we grew up with that.
Get busy with your jelly beans.
I'm
Quit
trying.
thinking and quit talking and get back to your jelly bean.
And quit talking.
Oh.
I got it. I saved it.
So good morning in the comments. Bubby, Dan, Tamra, Patrick, Sherry, Pat, Nancy, Amber, Jackie, Anthony, Peg, Dixie, Nathan, Sip, Ron from Wisco, Laura Lee. We got Neil in the comments. We got Andrew, Tamra, Rick. All right, so Neil's... Oh, he is done. He has recaptured all of the jelly beans.
Can you see that clear enough?
All right. So how many jelly beans are in the jar? If you haven't get one guess per person.
Why does that sound familiar?
Oh, I don't know.
Like a maraca.
Oh. So get your guesses in. Amount of jelly beans. The one closest at the end of the show will get a $10 gift card to the Garden Gate in Sigourney. All right.
Okay.
9 times 2 divided by 17.
Carry
the 3.
I got it.
Divided by 10.
I have got it.
So today's impossible question. This is, of course, just for the fun of it. 42% of adults under the age of 30 do not know how to do this.
I was thinking along the terms of, again, stuff we grew up with, like telephone books and different things. But then I got it.
Nope.
Do not know how to drive a manual transmission. Nope. What? Nope. Stick shift, is what I mean. What?
Something in the kitchen. They don't know how to make something. Like a certain dish.
Fondue? Spaghetti?
42% of adults under the age of 30 do not know how to do this. Prepare a spaghetti dinner.
Can you?
No. I was going to say, and there's one over the age of 52 that also doesn't. It's me.
You could too.
No. And I'd probably complain and send it back. I'd be like, this sucks. Because that's our question of the day.
Wow.
So, yeah. Anyway. Again, get your comments in. Get your guesses in for the amount of jelly beans in Neil's jar. Why do you keep a jar over there? It's weird. Why is there a
for
jar?
Candy?
Oh, it's a candy.
Yeah, and maraca.
Oh, tap dance shoes, all sorts of stuff,
That's
all
weird.
in one. Here's something you might be good at. This Neil. This is totally random stuff here. Cheesy pickup lines.
Oh, I am the king of cheese.
Have you ever used any? You got any good pickup lines?
Oh, yeah. What was the one I was just thinking of the other day?
Was this like an original?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, sort of. What was it? You must be Google, because my search is over.
Oh. Got that from this.
What?
You got that from this.
Is that how it goes, though?
Are you Google?
Yes.
Because I've just found what I've been searching for.
There you go. See, I did thumb through real quick last night before I thought it was time to go to bed.
2 hours later.
Yeah.
Other cheesy pickup lines. Okay, so guys, you can use these. Just make sure you credit Steve Shetler Media because nobody else that rips me off does. I'm not talking about anybody over on the north side of the square. But can I tie your shoe? Because I can't have you fall for anyone else.
I did not read that one. Thank you.
Can I tie your shoe? Because I can't have you fall for anyone else. Do you have a name? Or can I call you mine?
Ooh, I think that's a little probably too aggressive.
A little assertive?
Yeah, don't be using that one.
Can I follow you? Because my mom told me to follow my dreams.
Okay, that sounds creepy.
Can I borrow a kiss? I promise I'll give it right back. What is going on your phone over there?
Did it just do something?
I can hear it. It's making noises through your microphone.
Really?
It is. I'm telling you the truth.
Oh, it's vibrating.
Well, that's what she... let's see here. Should we go to the weird today? Again, we're going to be talking with Mylea. Not your Leah, but Mylea. Mylea McNeely from Experience Oskaloosa. She's going to be popping in here shortly, talking about their Ladies' Night Out coming up in Oskaloosa next weekend. Not this weekend, but next weekend. So stay tuned for that. Let's get to the weird.
That is weird.
In the weird, Finland tops the global happiness rankings.
Oh.
Again, amid rising inequality. So the World Happiness Report is out. Finland at number 1. It seems like folks in that section of the world are happy. The Nordic countries, the Vikings.
Yeah.
Denmark, Iceland, Sweden, Netherlands also featured prominently in the top positions. The United States has seen a decline, falling to its lowest position since the report's inception. So if you want to be happy, I guess live in Finland.
Where is Finland?
Oh, it's that way.
Okay.
It's over there.
Yeah.
Let's go to Parkinson's disease. That'll make you feel good.
Well, that's not funny.
A lesser-known early symptom of Parkinson's disease may reside in your nose, according to a recent expert report highlighting the loss of smell as a key non-motor indicator. So if you're experiencing a loss of smell, it could mean Parkinson's disease.
Oh, I thought
now,
it was...
obviously, common signs for Parkinson's include tremors, stiffness, slowed movement. Medical experts and Parkinson's experts note that a diminished olfactory function affects up to 95% of individuals diagnosed with the disease. So,
really?
Something to keep your nose alert of.
Thought it was just COVID that you lost your sense of smell.
Yeah. Here's a story for you, Neil. Okay. Research indicates that growing a beard could influence scalp hair growth.
What?
Due to the body's thermoregulation mechanisms.
Huh?
Kind of an old study published in the European Journal of Applied Physiology and Occupational Physiology. God, I love reading that.
Yeah.
It's like I was just looking forward.
Good times.
I wait by my mailbox once a month for the European Journal of Applied Physiology and Occupational Physiology to come in. Devour it in one setting.
Devour.
They found that sweat evaporation rates in bearded men were 40% lower on the chin compared to the forehead, suggesting that facial hair may impede heat dissipation. This is confusing. Anyway, they say guys, beards and hair.
So if you grow a beard, you're more likely to lose your forehead hair?
Yeah. What's going on? What's with you?
Well, yeah, I mean, I grow beards a lot, and I don't have no forehead hair.
When you say forehead hair, I'm thinking down.
Oh, true. Right. I've never had it down here. But, I mean, I'd like to have some, just a little bit lower. Some would say quit wearing a hat. Well, I say mind your own business.
Business. Let's see here. Yesterday we were talking about some sort of mental disease that makes you think you're dead.
Yeah.
How about
this?
The
Cotard. Wasn't that it?
Yes, the Cotard disease. How about this? Here's a ghost disease. A mysterious illness referred to as ghost disease has been reported in North Korea, particularly in areas surrounding the Panghangtong nuclear test site.
Oh.
That was the Panghangtong nuclear test site. According to defectors and reports, residents in Kojoy County have experienced severe health issues, including unexplained cancers and birth defects, such as children born... Wow.
Didn't read through this one, huh?
Whew. Children born without anuses. What? Toes or hands. This is horrible. This without an anus. Yikes. That is nasty. Medical professionals in the region have struggled to diagnose or treat these conditions. Experts suggest that radiation from underground nuclear tests may have contaminated local water sources, contributing to these health problems, especially the forehead hair that they've got going. And the third eye. I don't know. North Korea. North Korea for you, ladies and gentlemen. That's what you get for living near a North Korean nuclear site. You get born without an anus. That is nasty, Neil. It's nasty.
What would you do?
I would implode.
You?
Yeah. Why don't you show your jelly beans again? Let's get off this topic. It's just disgusting. So guess, if you haven't gotten your guess in yet for Neil's jelly beans, get your guess in. And if you guess correctly, or the closest guesser will get a $10 Garden Gate gift card here in Sigourney. What?
I'm just looking at some of the guesses.
Bobby.
Patrick says 2. That's funny.
2. Yeah, I don't think you're right. I see dead people. All right, let's go to this. Signs that your boss may not like you, Neil.
Well, let me hear it. I'll be honest with this one. Go.
Your warm relationship grows cold. Brr.
Oh, sorry.
You know how I knew
even
my
listening.
boss didn't like me anymore? When he came in and fired me at those.
Right. Yeah.
He came in early on a day that he wasn't supposed to be there, and I was like, something's up. Oh, it was me getting fired.
Well,
whoops.
Yeah.
Other signs that your boss may not like you. You're not in the loop.
Oh.
Yeah. They don't include you. You're micromanaged.
Really?
Yeah. Does this sound like me and you?
No, go on.
Your boss doesn't trust you.
Yeah.
You don't get feedback from the boss. The boss constantly criticizes. Quit doing that, Neil. It criticizes you. The boss constantly criticizes you. The boss has a talk with you. Neil, we need to have a talk. The boss takes credit for your work. Like I came up with that jelly bean idea. And also, you can't get the boss's attention.
Hey! Hello?
Oh, did you say something?
Is this thing on?
Anyway, jelly beans.
Hey, at least you know what? At least your boss had the guts to just come in and tell you, instead of sending somebody else, like one of your best friends, to do it for him, because he had no spine. Plus, he was probably afraid I was going to beat him up. I don't know.
I think that person was in my dreams last night.
He pops into mine too. I don't get it.
That's weird. Okay.
Wow.
Jelly beans.
Yeah, what about them? Where are we at?
Stacey Arduser's guessing 233.
Yeah.
Bobby says 302. Peg says 102. Carson says 236. What other guess? Patrick says 2.
Dan Adams.
Dan says 183. Patrick, how many guesses did Patrick have? I thought there we go. Patrick said 2, but then he also said 350 earlier.
He's covering his bases. I see what you're doing, Patrick. That's a good
this
idea.
Is the Price is Right.
That is a good call.
Nathan says 301, Dixie 100,
Holy
Nancy
cow.
220, Anthony 223, Laura Lee 159, Amber 138.
This is getting interesting. I'm just going to say it that way. This is getting very, very interesting.
Do we have somebody that's close? Maybe?
Yeah.
All right. So get your guesses in.
Huh.
And we'll pick a winner here shortly before we get out of here for today. Outdated things people refuse to stop using.
Okay.
I relate to these a lot. Because the first one on the list is wired headphones.
Yep. Instead of them earbuds.
So you don't have to charge them. So stuff, Best Buy actually announced going into this previous holiday season that they were going to stop selling DVDs, Blu-rays, and 4K Ultra HD discs.
Yeah.
Because they're just everybody streams.
Right.
Nobody's buying DVDs anymore. So that, and I've got I admittedly have a bunch of DVDs at home. But you know what? When the apocalypse happens, and friends of mine want to watch a movie, and they'll be like, "Oh, wish we had DVDs." I'll be like, "Hey, come over to my house. Just avoid the zombies." But I'm watching Lord of the Rings tonight. If you want to come over,
well, yeah.
I'll send up some smoke signals, and you guys
come over to Steve's sewer drain, storm drain, and watch some DVDs.
Lift my manhole.
Yeah. Lift my manhole. Poor North Korean kids can't do that.
Yeah. Nope. Their back door is closed. All right, other things that are outdated that some people, like me, refuse to give up.
Yeah?
A calculator. I've given up using a calculator. I use the calculator on my phone.
Well, same difference. You use the calculator.
Yeah. How about the old gaming systems? I mean, did you have like an old Nintendo? Or
Yeah, but I don't have it anymore.
Okay. So some people still do.
Yeah.
How about writing things down? Like taking a pen to paper.
If you don't, sometimes when I'm looking down, I'm literally like taking notes of different things during the show. I mean, I'm just writing.
Show them that one Post-it note that you had on your computer.
Oh, I took it off.
Oh,
it said, "Don't forget pants."
Yeah.
It's just a reminder. Last week I was having a hard time remembering to put pants on. So I just, that way when I open it up, oh crap. Yeah. I forgot pants again. So.
How about wearing a watch?
Nah, I don't do that anymore.
Did you used to, though?
Yep.
I used to have one of those cool Iron Man watches back in the day.
Yep.
Let's see here. How about film, like cameras that use film? Does anybody use those anymore?
Haven't used them for a long time. We were just looking at some, though, for like, say, like a trip. Thought it'd be fun to take
the nice camera.
Get some like disposables.
Okay.
But, to have the film developed. Because, it'd just be more fun. Just have some pictures.
Yeah.
Kids nowadays don't even know what it's like to have to wait 2 weeks to get their pictures developed.
Exactly.
And hope that they turned out.
Yeah.
Realize, well, that wasn't a good picture. My thumb was in the way, or there's 3 orbs in it.
Orbs. Ooh. How about this? Do you still use a CD player at all?
If I would. I don't at home, no. But honestly, in a vehicle, why did they stop putting them in vehicles?
The powers that be.
I hate that.
Probably because, like Spotify and Apple.
I know, but still.
Paid the car dealers off to
come on,
force people to listen to their music that way. How about a wired internet connection? Yes, that's me.
Well, yeah. I mean, a lot of people I would think still do, but I know there are a lot of
Wi-Fi, obviously. Yeah. But still, having an actual connection with the wires that plug directly into something is always going to be more reliable than through the air. That's why, my microphones.
Right.
All my microphones are always going to have a cord because I don't know. I'm thinking of like churches that use handheld microphones.
Yeah, wireless. The wireless handhelds, I hate those.
They're not reliable. The signal between the microphone and the little thing.
Yeah, exactly.
It's gonna cut out.
I'm not ignoring you. I'm just remembering I was supposed to be doing something else this whole time also.
Oh, okay.
Like draw a picture.
Oh, yes, drawing pictures. How about storing your passwords on a physical pen and paper notebook?
Yep, do it.
How about a regular doorbell? Like everybody has the Ring doorbell.
How many really do have a working doorbell nowadays?
See,
do you?
Purposely, we don't have like a regular doorbell because of our dogs. Our dogs lose their mind when the doorbell rings.
Oh, makes sense.
So...
Makes sense.
How about this? Calendars.
Oh, yeah.
I've got a calendar on the wall right over there.
Yep. I got one on the fridge, a dry erase one every month. Write stuff down.
So calendars are kind of a thing going away. And then last is a landline telephone.
Yeah, don't have that.
Which I've got one right here. So,
but it's sort of a must here.
Yes, it's a must. A must.
Just saying.
So those are old things that people have gotten rid of.
What's something I used to like to draw? I used to draw a lot. What was it? I don't remember now.
Let's take another little bit of a break. Oh, we got to get to like community calendar.
Oh, geez, we got a lot of stuff to go. Let's
and
do
all
it.
sorts of stuff like that. Let's get some commercials out of the way. Let's hear from some fine folks like Lifetime Dental.
Why choose Lifetime Dental? The legacy and experience of 30 years. Cutting-edge technology. Advanced education in pediatrics. Orthodontics. And restorative dentistry. A one-of-a-kind experience for the whole family. But most of all, we're compassionate doctors who are here to listen to your concerns and use our expertise to help. For all things dental, think Lifetime Dental.
Stam Garden Center. Transform your indoor and outdoor space with our stunning selection. Visit us today, open 9 to 6, Monday through Saturday, located at 2421 Highway 92, Oskaloosa.
Looking for more than just a job? Find a career where you make a difference right in your community.
What I appreciate about First Resources is our dedication to innovation, always looking for ways to expand programming and offer greater opportunities for our staff and everyone involved.
First Resources staff are amazing. They're committed and they are motivated and they are fierce advocates to help clients meet their goals.
If you're ready to join a team committed to making a difference, apply online and join us at First Resources.
Build it together. Build it with Valley Lumber.
Are you building a new house or maybe wanting to do a remodel? Come check out our showroom at Valley Lumber and Hardware's Eddyville location. Cook kitchen cabinets, masonite interior doors, and more. Not sure what you want? Let us help with the design and layout of your new kitchen or remodel. At Valley Lumber and Hardware, we can help with any room in the house. From lumber for building to shower enclosures, paint, and more. Choose Valley Lumber and Hardware with locations in Eddyville and Albia.
All right, we thank Falvey Lumber, we thank Brothers Market in Sigourney for being our headliner, and we thank Oski Dental for being our studio sponsor. We're doing just another morning show here on Steve Shetler Media, Facebook and YouTube. And Neil, let's get to some stuff that's coming up later on this week, as we've got this fella. I thought I had his picture. Neil, what did I do with his picture?
No, he's there. He's right there.
He's
No?
not there. That's a video.
Oh.
I had a picture. Neil.
What is going on here?
But we do have the sports section coming up this week. You want to talk about the sports section while I search for
sports
something else
section,
quick?
Saturday mornings, 8 o'clock, right here at Barn Wired. Come on in, see who's on the show. Normally it's sports related, hence the name sports section. But come in, 8 o'clock. Grab some breakfast, a coffee, enjoy the show,
We're talking sports this
do you know
Saturday.
who we talking to?
Oh,
this
Saturday?
Sports
people, some coaches,
Sweet.
some athletes. Just,
There we go. There we
from
go.
all walks of life.
All right. And, that's Saturday. The day before, on Friday.
That fella.
There you go.
The bearded Jake Beatty.
The bearded.
He's going to be hanging out with us Friday at Barn Wired, 11:30 to noon. Be there in person for these shows. Watch it live on Facebook, YouTube. Listen to it in podcast form. However you want to take it in. We've got the Iowa Music Showcase, Jake Beatty Friday, sports section on Saturday. Let's take a peek at our community calendar up next.
Okay.
It's brought to us by Enchanted Events, located just south of Sigourney, right off Highway 149. Weddings, graduations, reunions, so much more. Whatever you want to have, whatever event you have, you can hold it at Enchanted Events. They've got Tyler Richton and the High Bank Boys coming up next Saturday, the 26th of April, 8 p.m. Doors open up at 7. It's going to be a great time. You got a variety of ways to get your tickets, so make sure you do that with Enchanted Events. Get tickets through their website or through their Facebook page. On the community calendar, let's see here. We've got Pekin Football. They've got a golf tournament fundraiser coming up this summer. And if you want to get in on that, you can see the prices there and all the good stuff. Sunday, July 6th. That's my birthday. Hey,
it is.
Come on in. We'll have that Sunday, July 6th at 9 a.m. with the start time. You can check in starting at 8 a.m. that morning. That's at the Walton Club in Fairfield. So get signed up for that if you want to be a sponsor or just a participant in the golf tournament fundraiser, you can do that. Proceeds going to be helping out the Pekin football team in Pekin, Iowa. Of course, we're going to be covering Pekin football this fall here on Steve Shetler Media. We've got Mahaska County Conservation with their Bark Ranger events. Bark Ranger hikes. You can bring your dog, explore the parks, and your dog can earn a certificate, enjoy the outdoors. That's coming up on May 22nd. So check that out. That's get a hold of our friend Laura at Mahaska County Conservation.
The dog earns a certificate?
Yeah.
My dog would eat it.
Did your dog eat your homework when you were little?
No.
Let's see here. And then also on our community calendar, I think we're going to have Dixie in later on this week. Dixie Shipley from Delta going to be coming in to talk about the Delta Students Coming Home Reunion. Neil, are you excited about this?
What? No.
Celebrating Delta's sesquicentennial. Say that 3 times real fast. Go ahead.
Delta's I'm good.
Sesquicentennial.
Yeah, it's easy to get messed up.
All students that went to Delta schools
go to
before
Delta
1974 are encouraged to come. That's Friday, September 5th, and that starts at 6:30 at the old school gym in Delta. Music provided by Greg Pfeiffer. Snacks and non-alcoholic drinks provided. So check that out. That's coming up on Friday, September 5th. That is your community calendar.
Anyone in the comments, any viewers out there right now with us, did they go to Delta?
They might have.
My mom did.
All right.
So I know a few people.
You would have. I mean, you live kind of on the outskirts of Sigourney.
I tell you, it was a crapshoot. It was hard to tell where I'd go.
So that is your community calendar sponsored by Enchanted Events. Let's get to our birthdays before we get any further. Let's hit the birthday music.
Oh. Okay.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. God bless you. Happy birthday. You and you.
This happens all the time. By the way. Yeah, that's good.
Go ahead, Neil. Let's go over to the birthday lab.
The birthday lab. Hometown Real Estate.
It's right next to the weather lab.
No, it's not. It's down the hall.
Oh, okay.
Hometown Real Estate bringing you the birthdays. Nikki Leathers, broker, owner, and realtor. Something just happened there. Let me get that back. Hometown birthdays. Robbie Michael. Happy birthday.
Which, by the way, I'm going to interrupt and say that he is an Iowa country artist. He actually is living in Oskaloosa now. So, Robbie Michael, happy birthday, Robbie.
Happy birthday, Robbie. Happy birthday, Austin Lane. And happy birthday, Patricia Murphy. Happy birthday. And anyone else out there celebrating one today that we may not have on the list. You're celebrating with celebrities like Emma Thompson, actress. She is 65. Singer Samantha Fox, 58.
Remember her song from back in the day?
What was? I don't know if I remember the name.
It was a little bit provocative. A provocateur. Google it. You'll find out real quick.
I need to remember what it was. Chris Stapleton.
Touchy-feely on that one.
Well, touchy-feely. Wow. What?
I'm not going any further, Neil.
I can't do both. So hang on. So also Chris Stapleton, country singer, 46 today. Samantha. Seth Rogen, actor, he's 42.
Watch out for any pictures that pop up on your Google search. Seth Rogen's 42, right? Is that what you said?
Yes, he is. Emma. Well, there's 2 Emmas on her birthday today. Emma Watson. 34. She's an actress from Harry Potter.
Yes,
that's
Harry Potter fame.
We must have some fans in the room because. Okay, not one of them. I'm sorry. Maisie Williams. She's 27. Oh, actress from Game of Thrones. Wow, another one that I'm not a big watcher of.
Yeah, you're not into those fantasy genre. I've always told you we need to watch Lord of the Rings.
You always are asking me to come
maybe that
over
would get you down the path of Harry Potter and Game of Thrones and
think?
stuff like that. I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe not. I don't know. Let's welcome in our next guest for today. Not your Leah, Neil.
Not mine.
Mylea.
Oh.
Wah, wah, wah. We've been saying that joke all morning long.
Yeah.
Well, I've heard that joke my entire life, so it's totally fine.
Oh, so we didn't really.
No, you didn't make it up. Sorry
Well,
to
that
burst any
stinks.
bubbles. I know.
know. I'm so
Man.
sorry.
Thought we were so original and so funny.
Yeah, I know.
It's
It's
usually
okay.
the way it is, though, around here.
That's fine.
We think we're hilarious. We've got Mylea McNeely. I got that correct?
You did get that
All right.
correct.
Mylea, representing, the pressure is on. You're representing the entire Experience Oskaloosa group.
I am.
And you guys have a big event coming up next weekend. But first, so you're familiar with Sigourney. You were here in town for a while.
We were here in town for about a year. Now Savage Energy is here, and they're doing great. We love them. They're part of our team, so we're glad they were able to take it over.
Yeah. So you're familiar with the Sigourney area.
I am, yeah.
Of course, you have your own Untamed Nutrition.
Yep, I own Untamed Nutrition, Oskaloosa, and then I also own Eddyville. It's called Sip Happens. We just opened that up in February.
I
like
that name.
Yeah, well, 2024 was a little rough, so the name fits.
All right.
We'll just put it that way.
and you're part of the group. It's called Experience Oskaloosa. Maybe explain what Experience Oskaloosa
So
is.
Experience Oskaloosa is just an amazing group of humans that comes together. We're all small business owners in the downtown and Oskaloosa area, and we just come together to create events for the community and surrounding areas. So that's what we do. We work hard to make sure that we can put on the best events that we can, and we love feedback so we can make them better. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how long, do you have any idea, how long has the group been in existence?
Well, the group has been in existence for a lot longer than I have. No.
Okay.
So I know I do not know the answer to that question. I've been with it for almost 2 years, but I know it's been around for quite a while.
Okay.
Been around for quite a while, yeah.
All right. And what we're focusing on, I'll bring it up on the screen right now, is Ladies Night Out is coming up in Oskaloosa, and that'll be on Friday the 25th.
Friday the 25th. It runs from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. I didn't know you were going to give me a cheat sheet up there. I love it. I'm like, I want to make sure I don't miss anything.
It's a little bit hard to read.
I can't see it through all the lights, but I did write myself some notes, so I didn't miss anything. But so we're gonna have some free trolley rides. So there'll be 2 trolleys. One's gonna start at Untamed Nutrition. One's gonna start at Heritage Salon, and they're gonna take you to wherever you want to go.
Oh wow!
So yeah,
that's cool.
That way, it's the event's free. The trolleys are free. It's just basically creating a fun shopping experience. We do target the ladies, but we welcome anybody to come out. We're not just ladies, but we do welcome everybody.
Don't you think it'd be weird if Steve and I showed up?
I think it would be cool. I think it would be awesome. I think it would be fun. Everybody loves you guys. I think it would be fun.
I don't know about everybody.
Well, I mean, the people that matter, okay?
There you go. That's right. People that matter.
Yeah. So, I'll just keep going here if you want me to.
Yeah.
So everybody can be entered into a cash drawing. So we'll be doing 3 cash drawings on May 1st. And we're only waiting till that long because all of us come together again to revisit the event. And we figured it'd be fun to do the drawings together. There'll be 3 cash prizes, $50, $100, and $200. You could be entered in just by supporting the local businesses that are participating in the event. And then I can tell you who is all going to be participating.
Yeah.
I know it's on the flyer, but I think people like to hear it too, and not everybody likes to read everything. I don't. So PJs. Sorry, Paula, I'm so sorry. Paula J's Beauty Bar. Yes, she is a more new place. I love Paula. If you know who Paula is, you know. Marissa's will be there. Will be involved. Hunky Dory, Heritage Salon, Brushed by Jude, of course. Shop Gin Miracle, Studio Oski, Untamed Nutrition, LaRue & Co. Boutique, Hunter's Gift and Coffee Cafe, Stepping Stones, Eagle's Nest, Mahaska Drug will also be involved, but they do close at 7. So if you want to get in there, make sure you get in there early. And then Stella's Salon and Boutique, they are doing their grand opening that day because they just moved to a new location on Market.
Yeah.
So we want to make sure they're probably doing all kinds of extra stuff. So I haven't seen their new salon yet, but I've seen pictures and I've heard it's amazing. So
cool.
Yeah.
Wow. And then I'm seeing something, maybe you mentioned it already. There's a $20 early VIP swag bag?
Yeah, so that's unfortunately has closed, but we did offer a or a VIP swag bag if you wanted to pay for that. I think we had 16 VIPs get in on that, and what's going to happen is they're going to get $50 to $75 worth of stuff from the local stores that is participating.
Man.
So we're all pitching in to put some gifts in there just to say a thank you and things like that. And they also get extra entries for the drawings. So
cool.
When we do that VIP thing and you you pay a fee for that, or however you want to say it. We do that just so you are technically supporting local still by us donating our cost to the bag. So yeah, and then you get fun things that maybe you don't see in store or things like that. So
okay,
yeah.
Well, I'm a little bit deterred on going now because we don't have no swag.
Oh well, I know, right? I know.
No, we got swagger, but
you got swagger. That's what matters. That's what matters. That's almost more important. But we just do that.
You are really good
at
pumping up and boosting our egos. You need to come
well,
I mean,
I do wellness coaching for a living. That is what I do, and it's all about meeting people where they're at and not judging anybody and just loving on everybody I can. That's what I do.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Again, Ladies' Night Out. This is coming up on Friday, April 25th, as you see on your screen from 4 to 8 p.m. Now, getting in on those prize drawings, it's just a free entry if you're going out to these things,
yeah,
right?
just go out, support us local, and you'll get tickets into the drawing. Yep.
Yeah, and stop into all of these great stores. I was just in Oskaloosa yesterday, and the downtown is alive as ever, and they've got fantastic businesses and different places all over Oskaloosa. Right. So now there is a QR code that we're seeing on our screen right now. Any idea where that will take people? Am I putting you on the spot on that one?
Probably a little bit.
Okay.
I think it might take don't quote me, but I think it might take you to the Oskaloosa Experience Facebook page.
Let's see if I can get it.
It might. It also might be the QR code for the swag bags too. I'm not really sure.
It might even be to the video of Samantha Fox.
It might. Yeah, you guys made that a little weird. I'm not gonna lie.
We make things all kinds of weird.
I wasn't expecting that. So
really,
do you know? Do you know the Samantha Fox song that I was talking about?
No, I do not.
Okay.
No.
Well, it's probably a little bit.
My phone
before
will now tell me later. I'm sure all that will come up as it
Oh,
hears
yeah, it
everything
will.
we say. I'll be sure to email you that. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
So again, Mylea hanging out with us this morning for a little bit. Again, talking about Ladies' Night Out and Experience Oskaloosa. Now, Experience Oskaloosa, again, I might be asking you stuff you don't know about. They have their own Facebook page, right?
We do have our own Facebook page, yes.
Okay, so if you want in on all the stuff that goes on with Experience Oskaloosa.
Well, so Experience Oskaloosa, that Facebook page is manned by the small businesses. So all the owners of the small businesses, that's what that page was created, and it's powered by us.
So it's like a group effort.
It is a group effort.
Oh,
so it's not a third party or entity that is working that page. We all have our hands in it. So
okay.
Yeah.
Is there a website? Or do you know?
We had a website, but right now it's not working. So Facebook is the best place you can go to right now. Yeah.
And looks like you're on Instagram as well.
Most likely, yeah.
Yep.
Just because they're connected, aren't they? Like you feel like you have to create both accounts.
Some people like to just go to Instagram.
Yeah, no, I love that. Thank you for that.
No problem.
I man the Facebook page. I don't know about the Instagram. I'm still like old school. Like I don't know. Instagram's different.
Yeah. Let's see here. I know
school.
Well, you know what
she would have been good for the earlier conversation as well.
Maybe.
We were talking about stuff that people
hang on to,
like landline phones or calculators. Or do you wear a watch? I mean,
I wear an Apple Watch. But
the watches today aren't really for keeping time anymore.
No, nobody. I don't think a lot of people know how to read the hand.
No, they don't. Kids don't.
The clocks. I'm just like, what? Yeah. Let's
see if you were cool enough. You were the one. Oh my! You were the one that had not just the time, but and the calculator built in.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You were cool in the 90s.
Yeah, it was a
with that.
dorky thing,
100%.
wasn't it? Man.
Back to Experience Oskaloosa. I know there was a big event back around Christmas. Will that? Do you guys have more stuff coming up?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Throughout the year.
Yep, we have some more stuff coming up. The other, I don't have the calendar in front of me. That's bad. I am the secretary. You'd think I'd have all that with me, but I do know that we have Pink Friday will be a big deal again this year, and of course Christmas time is always a big deal. That's when we want to love on you guys because you're loving on your families, and it's the best time to. You should support local. In my opinion, sorry, I shouldn't say you should, but supporting local is just something I'm very passionate about. But during the holidays, that's a chance for us to really love up on you guys and give back a little bit. So I know that time of year is really big for us, especially Ladies' Night Out. So I know we have something else coming up, but I'm sorry, Judy and Jen and everybody, but I probably forgot. I feel like a little put on the spot when I know people are watching me.
Yeah.
So
No, and again, if we missed anything, you can get all the information at the Experience Oskaloosa Facebook page. Again, Ladies Night Out coming up on April 25th, which is in a couple of Fridays in Oskaloosa. So get over to Oskaloosa, do some shopping. Obviously, we're located here in Sigourney, but love to support Sigourney and Oskaloosa and all the surrounding area here on Steve Shuttler Media. Before we let you get going, Mylea, we do have a few. Well, first of all, actually, let's bring Neil back up.
I
on
was
the
looking
screen.
through your Facebook Experience Oskaloosa.
Oh, you got
I'm
something
just still
for us?
looking for the men's night out, but it must be further
Hey,
down.
I will take that into account and we'll bring it to the next meeting.
Oh, please don't. That's okay.
Well, see, maybe you should be more open.
What would we do?
I don't know.
We're
What
not
do
going to
what do you guys want to
salons.
do?
Sports.
See, and I'm not even into sports.
Oh man,
Cooking stuff.
But you are into jelly beans.
Yes. Good point.
All right. So in the comments today, we're going to hook somebody up with a $10 Garden Gate gift card from here in Sigourney. If they can guess, or whoever is closest to guessing the amount of jelly beans, lift that up, put it on camera, Neil. Mylea, what's your guess? How many jelly beans do you think is in Neil's jar this morning?
I kind
Is this a quart-sized
I kind of want to
jar, or is
criticize
this-
a little bit because it's not even full.
No. Well,
we have it has been here for a couple of days, so we may
I
have.
thought you were going to tell me months, and I'm like, oh god. What is my guess?
Yeah, what's your guess?
I don't know if that's a quart.
I'm not sure what size that is.
I think
to
it's
give
like
you-
I'm gonna say 159.
Okay.
159.
159.
By the way, Neil, I have lost my comments. I went away from the video and came back, and now my comments are screwed.
Well, you haven't lost
so.
your mind, so that's okay.
Well, I did that a long time ago. So
Seriously,
we're gonna.
You are great.
Should
make me feel good.
What are you doing from 7 to 9?
Yeah, right. I know, right? I love this banter. It's my
awesome.
favorite.
So Neil, we'll pick the winner here before we
Yes.
wrap the show up. So again, if you're watching the video, you want to get your guess in, a $10 Garden Gate gift card is up for grabs.
And any color of jelly bean you want.
Oh.
I'll give you one.
And a hug.
Sure.
We'll give a hug.
And
We'll
I
throw
did
in a
touch
hug.
every one of those.
We've got a bunch of stuff we do each morning, Mylea, with different things. Let's get your opinion on some stuff.
Okay.
Are this or that is painting or drawing? Which one would you prefer, painting or drawing?
Is it a paint by numbers?
It could be.
I would rather paint, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You're a paint. I was just over at Brushed by Jude in Oskaloosa. She does a lot of painting and
Oh my gosh, she's amazing.
artsy stuff.
She
Yeah.
does.
So check that out. Second thing, question of the day. If your food is bad at a restaurant, do you say something?
Yes.
Okay.
There you go.
I'm a very direct person. Like, I'm not going to be nasty about it, but I'll say something.
Yeah.
Yes. Mhm.
Take this back. It's
There's
not
some-
done enough.
Be like, I would just tell them this is just not what I ordered, or this doesn't taste right, or it's not cooked the way I want
Yeah.
it. Like, I think you can do it without being an a-hole about it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then the third thing is we do a monthly tournament. This month we're featuring candy bars. Our matchup for today is 3 Musketeers against 100 grand. Which one trips your trigger?
Why? Why would you do that?
Sorry, I have to
like,
make a decision.
Like chocolate is just like my kryptonite. Oh man, I would. I'm gonna say the 100 grand.
100 grand?
I want
What?
the 1,000 grand, but
Yeah. Right. It probably has 100,000 calories.
Calories,
in it too,
yes,
so
yes. Mhm.
that's the way I would go too, and that's the one that's winning right now
Oh, okay.
in the voting. So
yeah, I think it's an underappreciated candy bar.
It is.
Honestly,
I love 100 grand
because 3
I love how
Musketeers you
passionate
go
you
to.
are about it too.
Me?
We've had
Yeah.
this conversation
Yeah.
in the past.
100
But
grand's
yeah,
are
he
great.
is.
It is. I think it's
Mm.
underappreciated. There's like shakes and teas that are underappreciated in my club, and I'm like, poor things. I'm so sorry. This one's fine, but people like what they like. But yeah.
And by the way, I like your sweatshirt. It says
Yeah.
"Shop Small, Make Magic," so supporting local.
Of course, yeah. It was the Pink Friday sweatshirt that we had last
All right.
year.
Oh,
So.
cool. So that's what you're all about again, Mylea
course.
McNeely. With again, you're here on behalf of Experience Oskaloosa.
Yes, ma'am.
Again, their ladies' night out, which you're going to be seeing. I didn't hear that.
That's fine.
I'm so sorry.
What'd she say?
She might
I'm
have
going to
said-
go back and watch the video.
That's fine.
She
You
might
do
have
that.
said yes, ma'am.
I might have said yes, ma'am, instead of yes, sir. It may have happened.
Her and I caught it at the same time.
Yeah, I'm
so
like,
it was funny.
oh no, what am I doing? Well, to
Sorry,
be
dude.
fair, all my employees are female, and they're very respectful, and they say yes, ma'am, a lot.
It's
So
just what
now
naturally
they've got
comes
me
out.
saying yes, ma'am, and I'm like, you guys. Now I'm saying it to men, and now I'm gonna get.
And you're
I'm gonna
degrading
offend.
us.
Yes, I'm degrading men now. Thank you. My
Anyway,
bad.
just ignore all that.
Yeah, so sorry.
Hold up the Men in Black pen and forget all that. Anyway, Mylea with Experience Oskaloosa. You can find her at Untamed Nutrition in Oski and Sip Happens in Eddyville.
Yes, sir.
You're a busy gal.
I am a busy gal, but I gave myself the day off. I don't know how that happened.
And you wanted to come back to Sigourney and hang out with us
It was
for a
a
little
nice
while.
drive. I kind of miss it a little bit, but that's okay. It's a bittersweet drive.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, check out Mylea and all the fine folks part of Experience Oskaloosa and their Ladies' Night Out coming up next Friday, the 25th. Mylea, thanks for coming over today.
Well, thanks for having me. This was kind of fun.
Yeah, come back anytime.
We'll have to do it. You're going to be the official spokesperson now.
Oh, boy. Okay. Now that's what
for,
they'll say, too.
Experience Oskaloosa.
Like, well,
they're
you
like,
know-
oh, you did such a great job.
Right.
They will. I'll tell you, they will. I'll send a screenshot in the email of what they say.
Awesome.
Because that's what
All
it'll
right.
be.
Well, Mylea, thank you. Let's take
Thank
a little
you.
bit of a break. We've got a few things to get to yet before 9 o'clock. We're going to be picking our Jelly Bean winner, I guess you could say, your Garden Gate gift card winner from picking the jelly beans. We'll have some files of law and disorder, your moment of doubt. We'll get some good news in and some other things as well here on Just Another Morning Show. The mission of Essence of Life Hospice is to provide comprehensive, coordinated care to individuals with life-limiting illnesses and to their families, and to support them in the process of death and bereavement. Our goal is to provide palliative care that addresses the physical, psychological, and spiritual dimensions of service for the terminally ill as an integrated whole. We pride ourselves on providing the highest quality care and are on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, visit essencehospice.com.
Attention Iowa business owners. Is your business missing sales because you're too busy to follow up? Every missed call or delayed message could be costing you money. At Easy Biz Tech, we help local businesses stay ahead by automating customer follow-up, so no lead gets left behind. Missed a call? Our system texts back instantly. Need personalized outreach? We send automated texts, emails, and even use AI-powered voice agents to connect with your customers 24/7. Stop losing money because of slow follow-up. Contact Easy Biz Tech today, where Iowa businesses win online.
Bountiful produce, quality meats, frozen favorites, and a fresh bakery. These are the qualities of Brothers Market in Sigourney. Brothers Market is proud to serve the Sigourney community and is one of several locations in Iowa, Kansas, and Missouri. For any of your grocery, meat, deli, bakery, or special order needs, shop Brothers Market at 118 South Main Street in Sigourney. Brothers Market was honored at the 2024 Iowa Hunger Summit for its efforts to serve underprivileged and disadvantaged communities. Brothers Market, a piece of the community you can count on.
Hey, welcome back. We are doing Just Another Morning Show here on Steve Shuttler Media. Neil, what are you doing over there?
I was trying to see the screen.
Okay.
Why?
I just wondering what you were looking at.
Well,
right.
yeah.
Anyway,
Still
welcome
searching.
back. Hey, thanks to Mylea for hanging out with us from Experience Oskaloosa. Ladies' Night Out coming up next Friday, the 25th in Oskaloosa. Make sure you get in on that. Hey, we are thanking Brothers Market in Sigourney for being our headliner. We thank Oski Dental for sponsoring our studios. Again, we're located above Barnwired on the south side of the square in Sigourney. We are live. We are local here on Just Another Morning
Live
Show
and
in
proud.
Southeast Iowa. Let's go ahead and pick our winner, shall we? They've had plenty of time to guess the amount of jelly beans.
Okay.
Again, a $10 gift card. Let me throw some love to the Garden Gate in Sigourney. Get their logo up on the screen. Garden Gate, 105 South Jefferson in Sigourney. Give Cindy a call at 641-622-3191. Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. Saturdays, 9 to noon. We thank Garden Gate and Cindy for hooking us up with a $10 gift card to give away each week. And today we are giving that away via Neil's Jelly Beans.
Okay. This is interesting.
All right. Let me make a guess before you say the... All right, so but what were you going to say? What were you going to say was interesting?
There's two that are Okay, seriously, somebody's got to make this decision. The double jelly bean. Are we counting it as 1 or 2?
I run the show here, so I'm saying it's 2.
You're saying it's 2.
I'm saying it's 2.
Well, because
Does that
there
decide
are
things?
2 people in the running, and
Oh.
it came down to whether that was 1 or 2.
All right.
And it's 302 if we count it as 2.
Really?
Yep.
There's that many?
Yep.
I did not think that there were that
Nathan
many in there.
picked 301. Bobby Van Buskirk picked 302. So it's like, man, I'm torn, man. So that's why I was letting you. So Nathan, Steve screwed you. You could have won, but
I'm sorry,
he
Nathan.
picked 2.
I know Nathan was really wanting that Garden Gate
Isn't that
gift card.
nuts? When you just start...
No, it's jelly beans. It's not nuts. 302?
Yeah.
I was only going to guess like 100.
Yeah, I guess it's a bigger jar than I'm letting you think. I don't know.
Huh.
I don't know.
All right, so let me write that down. Fun Bobby.
Fun Bobby, you get it.
Bobby Van... I don't have his name in front of me. But
Bobby V.
Bobby with the Garden
That's
Gate.
his dancing name. His
Bobby
stage name.
V. All right, so Bobby.
Yeah.
Guesses.
Way to go.
He went. Oh, now we have artwork up
And then
next.
just to get it out of the way and over, so this is the competency of Neil and his art skills. So you see a little house and a happy tree. See, that's a sun up there. This is a smiley face.
Oh.
And then...
Is that like God in the sky or
the
what?
bottom one is a rainbow. And see, there's a pot of gold.
It's a one-line rainbow.
Yeah, I didn't have colors.
Oh. Well, that's
Deal with it.
disappointing.
Well, I was on the spot. I was counting. I was drawing. Come on.
That's a disappointing rainbow. Come on, man.
Well, I'm not all into it like everybody else.
Stop it.
Anyway. Yeah.
Moving on.
Yep.
Let's go to the files of law and disorder. In some disorder. Let's see here.
Man, I'm like literally looking at my notes over here to make sure.
Literally.
Every time you count it. Yeah, that does blow my mind. There's 300 jelly beans in there.
Yeah.
I sort of want to eat them. And count.
Me too. They're good. A Utah woman in the files of law and disorder has been convicted for attempting to poison her best friend and roommate. How are those jelly beans?
Yeah, really? Wow.
So a woman convicted for attempting to poison her best friend and roommate multiple times, in fact, in a bid to gain a 25-year in a bid to gain custody of the victim roommate's son.
Oh.
So she wanted the friend's son to be her son? This is weird. The two women had shared a 25-year friendship, lived together, during which the suspect became increasingly controlling, especially after her roommate suffered a back injury and became pregnant. Now, the suspect's obsession with her roommate's son intensified over time, leading her to file for custody and even obtain a protective order against the victim. In a disturbing turn, the suspect ordered... Whew. Oh, all right. So this is what she used. She ordered some sort of poison from the dark web in 2019.
Oh, boy.
The victim then experienced unexplained health issues, including severe infections, hypoglycemic episodes, despite being not being diabetic.
Yikes.
I don't know what a hypoglycemic
I've heard of
episode
it, but I don't
is,
really
but
know.
obviously has to do with diabetes. Investigations revealed that the suspect had been administering the bacteria to the victim. Wow! They went through the home, found an insulin injector pen with the victim's DNA. So, wow, cuckoo.
Wow, she put a lot of thought into this.
Yeah, so she was doing this to get control of the victim's son. That's weird.
Wow.
That is weird. Let's go to the duh.
Duh.
45-year-old woman arrested Wednesday, accused of leading police on a high-speed chase on I-70.
Oh,
Where's
I-70?
I-70? I don't know. But then she called. Here's the funny thing. She called for roadside assistance after officers spiked her tires. So, like, they threw out probably what do you call those? The stop stick things?
Yeah.
All right. The odd series of events began at 5:20 p.m. on Wednesday when 45-year-old, Martinez, without a full name, was spotted, in Utah on I-70 going 120 miles per hour. According to the police affidavit, she reached 130 miles per hour. By the time the trooper caught up with the vehicle, Martinez was going 95 miles per hour. They threw out the stop sticks. The vehicle's left front tire lost air. The vehicle pulled to the right side of the road, came to a stop. Traffic was shut down. Then while she was sitting there in her car, she called AAA.
I was just going to say, I wonder if AAA was the intentions there. Wow.
She called AAA to get her tire fixed.
Oh, my gosh.
The roadside assistance company transferred the call to the police, which in turn transferred the call to the trooper, who, of course, didn't let it go through. So,
wow.
She gets the...
Yeah, come on.
I'm assuming Martinez, I don't know.
Duh.
Was Martinez a girl, boy, they, them? I don't know. I don't know, Neil. I don't know about this world.
That's funny.
Let's go to the good news. It's brought to us by Jay, my buddy Jay Dennis, Bridalwood Midwest Insurance, and Maringo, Medicare Made Easy. Get a hold of Jay with that phone number on your screen. Jay Dennis bringing us our good news, which you can read in its entirety on Steve Shetler Media Facebook. Goes up each weekday morning at 7:45. A high school yearbook. This sounds like something that you and your friends may have pulled or could have pulled in high school back in the day. High school yearbook in Westchester, New York turned into a tropical spectacle. Thanks to a prank orchestrated with a Hawaiian shirt.
Okay.
Kind of an aloha shirt, one of those Hawaiian shirts that button down and
I used to have
bright
a couple.
colors. Let's see here. Trying to get through all the fluff stuff to get to the good stuff. Dave Hustleby, a junior at Sleepy Hollow High School, along with 5 friends, decided to spice up their yearbook with a little humor. They each wore a boldly patterned Hawaiian shirt on picture day, intending to insert a running gag throughout the pages of their annual yearbook. Now, initially, there ended up being about 10 people that were in on the joke. However, the idea quickly caught on. Other students and even staff wore their Hawaiian shirts. So by the time it was all said and done, about 60 people from the school were wearing their Hawaiian shirts that will now be appearing forever in time in the yearbook. So,
no, I never pulled anything like that to that caliber.
Yeah.
In my yearbook, it does say that I took 4 years. I was in chess club for 4 years. We didn't have chess club, but I needed something because I didn't have anything behind my name really. So.
You weren't involved in extracurricular activities?
Band.
Oh,
so FFA
and chess club,
and so I had to have something else. So I'm like chess club 1, 2, 3, 4.
Good stuff.
Champion.
All right, so good news brought to us by Jay Dennis at Bridalwood Midwest Insurance. One last look at our forecast.
Yeah.
Before we get out of here for today, let's do that. Let's hit this.
Let's do that.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Weather Lab meteorologist Neil Crott.
Folks, get ready, because today you're going to want to tie one on. Sunshine and a high near 58.
Tie one on in what way?
Just having a good day.
Like your bonnet? You need to
Yes,
tie
you're
your
going to want
bottom-
to tie that bonnet tight. Breezy, northwest winds 15 to 20, gusting up to 35. Clear skies tonight, low around 34. Wednesday, sunny, 68 degrees. Tomorrow night, 49 under a partly cloudy sky with a 20% chance of rain. Not, just a little bit, not a lot. And more showers likely on your Thursday. 72 under a partly sunny sky. That rain chance of 60% on Thursday. So thank you, Garden Gate, as always, for bringing us our forecast. Cindy, everyone over there with all the flowers, the stuff. They got so much stuff. You got to go in there and check it out. It's the only way I can't even explain it.
Bobby V will have a gift card waiting for him at the Garden Gate.
You better be buying flowers.
Yeah. All right. Well, Neil, that'll do it.
Is that it? Well,
that's it. That's our 2 hours. It's 8:59.
Hang on.
All right. Oh, yeah. Eat a bunch of those poison jelly beans. Mm.
It got hard laying out there for so long, I think.
Huh.
298 now.
I need a few of those too. Well, let's end this show. Let's get out of here. Again, we thank
day,
Brothers Market. We thank Oski Dental. We thank Gary Osbaker from KCED for being in, and Mylea McNeely from Experience Oskaloosa for hanging out with us today. Tomorrow we'll have Miss Amanda from the Sigourney Public Library coming in, and we'll have some other guests coming up this week. Nothing is absolutely confirmed, but I confirm that we'll have somebody else a time or two.
That's fun. That's the fun of it.
Yeah, it's
sometimes it's just a mystery.
It's a mystery, a history in one. All right.
Have a great Tuesday.
Bye.